if your offers are not working the way you expect, if you've done many tweaks, if you've used many different frameworks, if you've tried to create and thought you created an irresistible offer, this episode is for you. And welcome to the From Grind to Grace show. This is the show for the alternative entrepreneur, for the entrepreneur who is ready to flip the script, who's ready to make freedom the path, not just a destination. Because guess what? It doesn't work that way. When you make freedom your path, success just happens. It's more enjoyable, it's easier, and the results, the rewards you are getting are way more enjoyable, way more satisfying. So why not enjoy the whole process while you are getting there? There are reasons why embracing freedom first works better, and I talk about it a lot on this podcast. I invite guests to talk about it. I collect a lot of knowledge and information and share it with you. And this particular episode is a solo episode. It's just me. And there is something I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about a more strategic stuff on this episode, but not necessarily in the way you might expect. See, as a marketing geek, I have been very passionate about creating offers, well-performing offers for many years. I've done that for many clients. I gave advice to many people. And there is something I've been noticing all along, something that no framework includes, actually. Usually, nobody talks about it. No marketing guru talks about it, usually. They usually make assumptions of some sort, or maybe they have a blind spot of some sort. And I'll tell you in a minute what that is. So yesterday, I met with a client of mine to talk about her offer. And I had looked at the draft that she had sent to me before our meeting together. And I looked at that draft for maybe like 10 minutes max. And that was all I needed. And when we met with her client, I'm sure the meeting didn't go the way she expected the meeting to go. And I apologize for that at the end of the meeting, yet she felt very happy, very inspired, and she even said she felt liberated. So here's what happened. As I was looking at her offer that was gonna deliver whatever solution she was selling, whatever product she was selling, I did not see life in that offer. I did not see emotion. I did not see energy. I did not see passion. All I saw was an attempt to follow a framework. And, you know, you can do quite a good job just by following a good framework. And the rules for crafting a good offer are pretty clear. However, here is the blind spot that a lot of gurus have. Those gurus themselves might have started on their journey with a very clear passion, with a very clear vision of what they wanted to do. And they might not know, might not see, and that's what I'm seeing actually in the coaching world, that their clients are not starting the same way. Or something else happens. Some people, they do start on the right foot, and they do start with a clear vision and passion. And then they get influenced and conditioned by this industry that tells them that you need to learn all these strategies, all these frameworks, all these phrases, all these words, and install so much self-doubt in you. Have you ever felt that, like, you kind of knew what you were doing one day, next day suddenly you don't? You kind of knew what you wanted to achieve, and you kind of knew what vision you had, and then you started in a marketing program, started crafting your offer, and suddenly you don't know what you're doing. It just doesn't feel like it's you anymore. Now, I've seen this so many times. I've seen people who start on their journey and their marketing is crap, and they have no framework for their social content, and they just take off. And I've seen so many other people that I actually help to remember why they started on their journey in the first place. I've seen so many people, so many entrepreneurs who were telling me about their offers and expecting advice, and they kind of look dead talking about their offers. They just look dead. So we started digging. Okay, so what are you trying to achieve? What's your vision? And so with this client yesterday, the whole call, instead of going through her offer, turned into a call about, guess what? About her mission. Her mission. What I told her was that I want your business to feel like you're on a mission for you. Your business needs to be a mission. And the reason why is because we humans, we have innate need to contribute to the bigger cause, to the bigger picture. I went through that stage when I didn't know anymore what I was doing with all the strategies that I learned and mastered. It was a very tough place to be. It did feel like grinding all the time. I was forcing content just to have something posted every day, twice a day, 3 times a day, but it didn't feel like 100%, and it was not clicking, and it was exhausting in so many ways. And physically, but also mentally. So we talked about my client's mission. And I started asking her questions that need to be asked, and you need to ask yourself way before you start creating your offer. Way before. And I don't want to get too much into the weeds with this here now, but the reality is that if you don't feel you're on a mission and not making a contribution, everything is gonna fall flat, more or less. And the reason why is because it's gonna lack energy. Everything has energy. Everything, every human, every animal, every plant, every creation, anything that you create gets infused with your energy. The question is, what kind of energy are you gonna put in your stuff, into what you are creating? So the problem is twofold, really. The first problem is that if you don't feel that you're on a mission, it's way harder. It's much harder to get up in the morning, because your mission gives you permission to do whatever the heck you want to do, to say whatever the heck you want to say, to work in any way you want to work. Like, I like drawing. I used to believe that drawing for my business, drawing my logos, drawing my images for my website, or drawing various concepts that I want to explain to myself, is a waste of time. I was made to believe at some point that it was a waste of time. Don't spend too much time on things that don't create money and income. And then recently, quite recently, it clicked. Oh my God, I do love freaking drawing, and I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw concepts. And right now I have a notebook, a separate notebook that is titled Concepts. And I draw. And guess what? Ideas start flowing. Is that not an income producing activity when your ideas just unlock, when you are in a flow, when everything is easier, and you come up with way better quality creations? How is it not income producing activity? Yes, you need a direction, but your direction is informed by your mission. Your mission gives you permission. Isn't it funny that the word permission actually has mission, the word mission in it? Permission, as per your mission, is so interesting. So that's one issue. If you are not on a mission, you have innate need to contribute to the society, to be valuable. The reason why is because it's down to your survival, because we came from tribes, we evolved in the environment where we needed to belong to a group of people to survive. So if deep down you do not feel that you are contributing, this is where all the problems start. You grind, you stick with very low prices, you undervalue yourself. Your perception about yourself is worse than it should be. You don't see the value in your own stuff and your creation. So that's one thing. The other thing is you are not putting the right energy in your creations. Well-crafted offers are a very good tool to create wealth. It's a must. There are offers that are below wealth creation level, and there are offers that are on wealth creation level. And there are reasons for that. And one reason is leverage. But what creates leverage is impact. And impact, a big piece of how you create impact is your energy that moves people. It's a must. So if you are experiencing a nagging feeling that your offer is not quite what they need to be, and the reasons that there might be many reasons, for example, the wrong audience, and not necessarily completely wrong audience. Maybe you need to understand your specific aligned avatar better so that you can know what he or she is feeling. So you can feel empathy. So you can know how you can help them. Or maybe your solution needs to be something different for that specific avatar. Or maybe how you talk about your offer, your messaging needs to be slightly different than what it is right now. There are a few things to look at. But if you feel that something is off, if you have a tiny, almost like a subconscious sense that something is not, and you are not stepping into your power, and you're not being fully you, and there are many symptoms, for example, not posting anything on social, not promoting, withholding saying information or call to action and so on and so forth, many symptoms, right? If you feel that something like that is happening, go back to the drawing board, as they say. And well, I was going to say, think about your mission. Well, you'll think about it later. Feel it. I want you to feel what it is. Mission. The sense of mission is felt. So what can you do to get you to feel that you are on a mission every morning from now on? So go back, do some work on your mission, because it gives you permission to do whatever the hell you want and get your most aligned clients as well. So I hope this was useful and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share this with anyone you think that would benefit from this. Also, follow my podcast. Also, I'll see you next time. And by the way, I work with people, I work with entrepreneurs to help them craft offers that really create impact. So if you are someone who would like me to look at your offers so that you can upgrade them and bring them into the wealth creation level, just go to my website. I'll put the link actually in the show notes. It's mynamesurname.com, editmockutte.com. And just book to chat with me. And let's chat about how I can help you to go to whatever the next level for you is. So thanks for listening. Follow, share, and tune in a week. Thank you.